Okay, we should be live. This is the Casual Shooters Podcast. Sorry about that. We had some craziness going on with the other platform. So we have switched. Should have Leo coming in. I'm going to send out some new links to individuals so that everybody can join once again. Sorry about that little snafu. So, gentlemen, you'll be getting a new link. Go with the one that says StreamYard. Or ladies. There could be ladies joining. Sorry, I know I'm not looking at the camera. I'm being quiet right now, but let's see who. I think I just sent that one. Yep. That's the last one. There we go. Where you at, Leo? Come on, Leo. But Leo, that's a story. We had a chick from Brazil who was a paramedic student, and she would always go, "But Leo." Great person. That's not a hit on her. She's good people, but she does her math upside down and backwards. It's really weird. It was one of the I teach med math for paramedics, so how to convert different things and do computations. So, and she liked to say, "But Leo."
Leo.
But Leo. All right, there we go. All right, I got to resend to. I'm chatting with somebody right now. They're not. I think I need to go in and actually stop that session.
On the other thing?
End broadcast. Yes.
Oh.
There we go. Broadcast ended.
So much power.
All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, someone just messaged saying they were on YouTube and there was nothing.
Ah.
So let me redo that. There we go. I see it. Boom. Oh!
Hey-o.
Looky. Don't look now, but it's the angry Russian. How you doing, Mike?
I'm not angry anymore. It's all over.
Hello,
Awesome.
Kovacic.
It's all over. I got to tell you, Mike. I saw a meme that made me laugh. It was like, as soon as the election process started, it was like, this person did this, Mike Shadowlove, radio silence. It did make me laugh because you did totally go radio silent.
I did. I sure did. Are we live now or no?
Oh yeah, we're live.
All right.
Yeah.
We're live.
I did. I know there were reasons for that, obviously, but
oh yeah, I get it.
A lot of stuff came out in the last couple of months, right? I think you guys, first of all, it's a pleasure to be on the Not So Casual Shooters podcast. You guys are not so casual, like I said before.
It's a lot of work podcast.
It's a lot of work, yes.
Oof, man.
But so how was your day? Did you guys shoot a match today or no?
No, not me.
Just got back from a local match.
No, I woke up and my kids jumped on me. So
Well,
yeah, that
it is
worked out
Father's
real well.
Day
And
weekend.
yeah, and all I feel right now is the pain searing in my spine. So I mean, it wouldn't have affected my shooting. I still would have been bad, but you know.
I had a bad day myself, but a friend of mine had a worse day. He got DQ'd today, so you know,
Oh
it can go both
no.
ways.
That is
Oh
not a fun feeling.
no,
No,
that is not a fun feeling whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think we can all relate to that a little bit. But
Oh yeah.
I mean, when it's a local, it's not the worst. When you've paid $300 some odd, like you may as well just kick yourself in the balls like the whole drive home.
So you're
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
like me at Area 8 last year. Thanks, Leo.
yeah,
Listen, man, I didn't name any names. I just made a statement.
I love my. Oh, I just.
Yeah, you infer what you will.
yeah. Listen, it happens. It happens to everybody.
Oh yeah.
And this guy's really good too. So you know, it happens to the best of us.
Was it? It was just a
some point.
local, or
It was a local match. It was a 6-stage local match up at Holstead in Pennsylvania.
okay?
And
good.
the guy's a high-level shooter, so you know, can happen to anybody. It was a difficult stage too. It was one of those you got to shoot things up, you know, downrange, and you got to retreat backwards. And
Sorry,
that's how
Matt
they get
Hempel.
you, man.
that's how they get you.
Yeah.
So,
Not
so you guys have seen the results of the election.
Yes, that was one of the things I've got for a topic.
It's a great topic. There's so many things to talk about as far as the numbers, right? I mean, first of all, a landslide victory for Yemen, I think. You know, 49 some percent, right?
For Yemen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we know it's going to runoffs, but I mean, let's face it, it's a big number. It's a tough number to beat.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not insurmountable, but it's not easy either.
But what I noticed and gave me a little bit of a pause, I think, was the fact that we have 36,000 members. I looked at the results of the previous election, what the percentages of eligible voters versus how many people actually voted, and we are actually down. You know, my hope was that like there'll be a bigger turnout of people, you know, participating in the process. Turned out we actually had less of a total percentage of eligible voters participating in the process.
Well, and particularly because it's such an easy thing to do.
Yes.
It's not like a normal like government election where you got to show up somewhere and do like you literally just open an email, you click a button.
They've done a great job. I mean, they couldn't have made it any easier than it was.
Yeah.
Like literally 30 seconds.
Like it's dummy proof.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to people that didn't vote, but I mean, come on, guys. That's just a little bit.
I get it, man. I mean, some people just don't want. Listen, it proves once again what we already knew. Majority of the people don't care about politics, be that outside politics, be that internal politics. They just want to go and shoot a match and have a good time. Yeah, they'll listen to it if you talk to them, but like vast majority of the people really does not care. Well, what we have the 20% people that do care about the organization, about the sport. You know,
and that's what it was. It ended up being 22% of the eligible voters voted. Now, here is where I thought it got interesting. Remembering back, only like 19 to 20,000 people are actually normally active participants.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with just 20,000 as a flat number. And if you look at that, 38% of the active participants voted. That's still a pretty low number for people who are actively participating in the sport.
Yeah.
You know, and I would be curious to know, do they just don't care who the president is, or, you know what I mean? Like, what was the purpose? Because it was very easy.
It was,
very simple.
It was super simple. I don't think it was the process that, you know, and listen, you know, this is probably
18K.
one of yeah. Is that what the active number is?
Yep. 18K. There we go.
Yeah. So I don't think it was the process. I think I was surprised, to be honest with you. I mean, there was so much social media outreach. I mean, you guys were doing interviews, other folks were doing interviews. There was a lot of social media, you know, drive to move forward, you know, with people voting. And I was expecting a bigger turnout, but you know,
42%. 42% of active participants voted. That's what it turns out to be. So less than half.
Well, that's then if we take that figure, it becomes a much larger statistic, I think, right? Almost not quite half, but so
yeah, it's just disappointing that few people actually voted. That's all,
Yeah, I understand. Internally, I understand. If I wasn't involved in this, as far as a match director or regular shooter, if I wasn't seeing these things, and we talked about this, why I started doing this 2 years ago. If I wasn't experiencing all of these things, I probably wouldn't care. If I just wanted to shoot a match, like why would I care about what's happening? So I do understand on a personal level, on a human level. I understand some people don't want to get involved. And it's a fun activity. They don't want to ruin it for themselves. They want to have a good time shooting a match. So I get it.
Right.
But we do want to. And listen, I think everybody has done a great job as far as doing their best to get people out there and press that button. Whoever that candidate was, I think there was a lot of this done by everybody. But candidates and you guys, every social media, whoever has any kind of audience has done it. So that's great.
And I would have thought that would have probably garnered a little more interest. So, yeah. And I mean, I would do what I did again. I wouldn't, not do it because some people didn't want to vote. That's their choice. I'm not mad at anybody, but
no. Yeah.
It would have been nice to see, greater than 50% actually do it. So, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
Good. I've learned a lot. Listen, I can only speak for myself. It was a journey. It was a process, and things went up and things went down, and I've learned a lot. I've communicated with a lot of people, mostly, virtually, through emails. Local people, of course, I've connected with quite a few, and I got the least number of votes, which was more than I was expecting, to be quite honest with you. Now we can talk about this more, in detail, and listen, I wasn't out there. A virtually unknown guy. Who is this guy? He's been doing this for 4 or 5 years. We don't know who he is. He doesn't work major matches. He doesn't travel. He doesn't, kiss hands and shake babies. So nobody knows who he is. Like, why would I vote for him? I ran on principles. I ran on a specific message that I was delivering, and the message was I wasn't catering to the membership. I wasn't catering to the organization. I wanted to protect and develop the sport of practical shooting, and some of the, I've gotten some good questions. I've gotten some bad questions across the board. And by bad questions, I mean, questions from people that were not going to vote for me, things like, well, you haven't been part of the organization long enough. And when I would tell them, like, listen, I have a secret for you. You are not part of how long have you been a member of the organization? And I tell them, I'm not a member of the organization. I'm not a part of the organization. I'm a member of the organization. And then I would do a thought experiment with them. If you ask any area director, or if you ask anybody who works for the organization, what is your number one priority? Everybody will say, I promise you, everybody will say, I have the best interest of the organization in mind. I want to protect the organization. I want to, right. But then you look, nobody ever says I have the best interest of the sport.
The membership. Right.
The membership. So if you look at the definition of the word organization is defined in the dictionary as an administrative structure and employees of that structure, right? And sport is defined as it's a contest that is run by the rules to determine a winner, right? So I'm pro sport. I am a participant of a sport, and I want to grow the sport. So when we look at these definitions, it's almost like a coin. USPSA is a coin. On one side, it says the organization, which was established. Like if you look at the history of the sport, why it was established at the Columbia Conference, the organization of USPSA was established to protect and safeguard the principles of the sport. And somehow along the last 30 years, that understanding flipped, right? And now everybody says you got to develop, you got to protect the organization, you got to safeguard the. I'm like, what about the sport? That was my message. That was my vision and my idea that I ran on.
Yeah, I think they conflate the idea of the organization being the sport as opposed to the organization, like you said, protecting and having stewardship of the sport and making sure the sport is what thrives. Because at the end of the day, the organization, it could be Ipsec, like it could be anything, as long as the sport is what's protected so members can participate. The organization at the end of the day is pretty much meaningless, because you could insert name of organization here. The job is to protect the sport and to allow members to participate, nothing else.
Yeah, and organization is a governing body. Like just like in any country, you have a governing body of the sport, of course, yes. But then that body has, of course, the responsibility for the financial health of the organization, growing the sport, develop whatever the objects and purposes within the bylaws they have to
goals, whatever.
Right, the mission statement. But then the actual core object of our whole existence is the sport of practical shooting. And nobody ever says anymore, I want to grow the sport, I want to protect the sport, I want to safeguard the principles of the sport. So, if anything, if any members of the organization are listening, and any future members that are running for these elected positions, I'd like to challenge them to switch their perspective from, yes, of course, you have a duty to the organization when you become, your job is defined, but think along the lines of we exist to protect the sport. Like the whole point of the organization, of the governing body, is to protect the sport of practical shooting, and then make your decisions for future improvements. Be that division changes, be that rule changes, not to cater to the manufacturer, not to cater necessarily to the demands of the membership, because members can ask for some things that contradict the rules or contradict the bylaws and the whole meaning of why the organization exists. So I challenge everybody to think in terms of the sport. Yes, it's a coin, and there are two sides to it. One says organization, the other one says the sport. And now, listen, in all honesty, to me, the sport of practical shooting is so important. Sport has the power to unite us all. Like, we can be on different sides of this discussion, right? But everything that unites us is on that course of fire, at that competition. So it has the power to unite. It speaks the same. Like, I see the sisters are joining us. It speaks to all of
twins.
us. The old guys and the young guys will all speak the same language of competition, right?
Everybody speaks 9 mil.
Hello, how are you?
We're good.
Excellent. Well, I am in breaking news. I am in talks with Elon Musk to buy USPSA, so it's all good.
Proper.
We'll preserve the First and Second Amendments. It'll all be good. Oh, how's the new car doing?
It's awesome. I'm gonna put
First
a
one
lot
ever,
of miles on it.
Oh Lord. All right.
Wait, but for those that don't know, what did we get? I say we. I mean,
I got it. I'm very proud of myself. I bought it on my own credit. I financed it all myself. So I'm so excited. But I got a Buick Encore GX.
That's
nice.
big money right there. Yeah, I can't afford that. I just drive a Chevy.
Hold on, I know what I can do here.
We got to screen grab and share what this bad boy looks like.
Yep. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to show the world.
Just rocking my Chevy Silverado.
Already showed the world.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on one second. And I know there's a way here. There it is. Share.
I believe in you, Dave.
Screen. I'm glad somebody does.
Yeah.
And
we run this on a lot of open some bubble gum.
So there we go.
Hey-o.
Yes. Buick Encore GX.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
It's definitely
congratulations.
My truck. Yeah.
Now, before we get into the heavy stuff again, did anybody see Top Gun Maverick?
Yes. It was so good. We seen it last night? No, the night before. Okay.
I couldn't wait. I saw it the weekend it came out. Leo, you didn't see it? Leo?
Man, I got
Hello?
kids, man. I didn't see it.
I saw a movie
here,
before Leo. I have seen a movie Leo hasn't seen. Ha ha. Great movie. You got to go see it.
It was so good.
Yes,
Hurtful.
it was
I
excellent.
have feelings.
Now, Mike, you went to Classic Nationals, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I know the ladies did. So what did everybody on the bottom of the screen there, what did you guys think of Classic Nationals?
I gotta remember Classic Nationals. I shot like 4 matches.
Okay.
I liked it. We shot with the Revolver Super Squad, so that was fun. it's always painful to watch yourself get kicked in the butt by revolver shooters.
Oh goodness.
Well, you kicked some butts too, so.
Oh, thanks. How'd you place?
I don't think I did well, but listen, single stack. I won that gun at the production nationals. I picked it up from the prize table. So I figured that was the universe's way of telling me, hey, you must shoot a single stack nationals. That's your duty to the sport. So I dedicated my the first 4 months of the year just practicing with that gun. And it's just I love the gun, but I just can't I can't really shoot it. And I'm shooting factory ammo, so I'm shooting almost 200 power factor. 190, what is it, 190, something like that?
That's hot.
Wow. Wow. All right. I heard somebody pop in. Oh, look. Mr. I haven't been around in 12 years.
Feels like it.
What's up, Huggy?
What's going on?
Another day in paradise, sir.
Oh, gotta love it.
Now, classic. I'm trying to remember now. Jay, Lisa, and Justine, what do you get? Who shot what?
So I shot single stack.
And Justine shot L10.
Okay. All right. Stages were good. Mike and Jay, Lisa, and Justine, stages were all good.
Yeah, stages were good. There was a pretty good mix between like technical, and then they had some really big stages this year, which is something you normally don't see in classic nationals, low cap and everything. So I thought that was really fun to mix it up.
Okay.
And the all steel stage was insane.
Did you guys shoot the Karyoptics nationals last year over there as well, or no?
We shot the Karyoptics and PCC. We shot PCC though.
What over there, right at that match?
Talladega,
Yeah. Yep.
Did you feel like there was a certain flavor of some stages that was reminiscent of the Karyoptics stages a little bit? Like go to the right through the pour, then go to the left, then go around and move across the stage kind of a thing? Like I felt that there was a bit of a
I
flavor.
think there was a few that had very close similarities, yeah.
But I mean, there's only so many different stage designs you can do. I mean, when you're like us and you shoot so many matches, they all kind of blend together at some point.
That's true.
That's a good point. Yeah. Which is also why you didn't remember shooting it. It just blended all into everything else.
But you know what was great? There was a few great stages that I actually brought home, and I set up 3 of them at my local match.
That's cool.
So like remember that table, unloaded table pickup start where you move backwards and there's a middle target in the center, and then you kind of go to the left to shoot there was a couple of steel.
Yes.
I think it was a short course. I don't remember. Or
It
a
was
medium maybe.
the one that had like a briefcase that you had.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I modified it because we don't have all the props.
Right.
So, but the flavor of that I brought back home, and so some of the guys locally were able to shoot a stage from the nationals, a couple of stages from the nationals. And that's kind of what we're trying to do here. A lot of guys go to major matches. We'll go to area matches, section matches, and bring home a stage or two to set up for our guys who don't go to major matches, so they get a chance to experience them.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll modify them a little bit, but.
Now, do you use the the match book to help you with the setup of that? And
yes, mostly. I mean, I have my recollection of the stage.
Right.
I didn't do any videos of myself, this time around, and so the match, and they released the database of stage designs recently, which is great. I think a few improvements would be amazing if we could sort them by matches. And one of the things I was suggesting to the guys, like, and what I don't know what you guys think. Tell me. My idea, for the nationals is nationals represents the entire country. With this database, we should be able to upvote certain designs from area matches. So if you know a good match director or a stage designer and you've shot these stages and you enjoy them, you give them a thumbs up. And everybody who shot that match upvotes that match director or that stage designer. Then I can filter based on that. And as a nationals match director, as the future president, hopefully can invite these stage designers to the nationals so they can represent their area with 2 or 3 stages. That way we all who are shooting nationals, not just shooting, 2 sections or 2 areas that are designed, or 3 areas that are designed by 3 guys, but instead we're shooting a flavor of each area of the United States that's represented by the best stage designer that was upvoted by us, the shooters, across the year that we've shot those stages, or across several section or area matches. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it's a neat idea. I think it would be really hard to do because of, get a lot of shooters in California and everybody. And I feel like it'd be really hard to keep track and then have them all to go to nationals and design stages. I feel like that would bring up a lot of conflict, I guess, because some want a couple more or it will fit in the bays depending on what range you use. I feel like it's a good idea. It'd be very difficult to implement, though.
I think that's a good point. So the implementation would fall on the organization. So filtering the submitted stage designs from previous matches, and like right now, you could probably go and see the match that you shot last week or 2 weeks ago, the major match. It's already in the database. We as shooters who shot that match can go and upvote. Hey, I like this stage. It's filtered by the stage designer. So at the end of the day, those data points are collected throughout the year from all the area matches, from all the sectional matches, all the stages that NRI approves and makes eligible for those major matches. They're upvoted, and the data is collected across the year. Then the nationals match director, the president, or whoever's running that match, can invite those highest vote. If those guys don't want to design those stages, that's fine, but they have the opportunity to represent their area with two, maybe three stages of and of course there will be some limitations. Maybe they can design a long course, a medium course, and a short course, and then the president or whoever's running the match will pick the best ones that fit in those bays. They don't have to actually travel necessarily to the actual nationals to shoot them, but they can submit their designs because they are the most upvoted stage designers across the
I feel like if it's anybody from York Practical Shooters, it's going to be a long course will be 48 rounds, a short course will be 46 rounds, and a medium course will be 47 rounds.
I think Troy or somebody else still has to approve those, right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So now I know the ladies went to 2 gun nationals, and they ended up sweeping the women's championships. Now, Mike, did you go to 2 gun?
I do not have a 2 gun setup. I barely have a PCC, so
okay,
I'm not eligible.
So, Jay, Lisa, and Justine, what'd you guys think of 2 gun national?
I really liked 2 gun nationals. It was definitely a different flavor this year compared to the inaugural match last year in Talladega. I think the Grand Junction range was really perfect for it because they just have such big bays and they have 100-yard steel targets up on the ridge right above the bays. So just had so many cool different opportunities for stage designs, and I think they really took advantage of it.
All right, now I have to ask you, because it's the elephant in the room with 2 gun nationals. Were you affected by any of the drama that occurred before and during 2 gun nationals?
I wouldn't say we were affected by anything. I mean, like, originally showing up, we were worried, but once we got to the range and we talked to like the people in charge there, like, it was completely fine after that. Like, there wasn't any.
Okay.
We didn't have to sign anything. There wasn't any. There was nothing that made us say, "Oh, we should not have came." I mean, like, it was all perfectly fine.
Yeah, I think there was just a little too much hype going around.
Yeah, it was hyped up in a bad way for that match for sure.
Yeah, I felt like it could have been handled a little better, but because it throws a lot of people under the bus and causes a lot of issues. But anyway, I do believe the Chinese calendar is out, the new one, and apparently this is the year of the Nils.
Yeah, for sure. Nils crushed it. Oh my gosh, crazy good.
He crushed Classic Nationals. Mm-hmm. He crushed 2 gun nationals. He has won Area 1 and Area 6 production. I think USADA needs to test him. Mm. I think he's been doing some performance enhancing drugs. I'm just saying.
It's because
he was
blood doping.
It wasn't he like 5'7" 10 years ago? So he's been taking some kind of medication to grow that
now
tall,
he's like, right? Yeah, now he's 5'17".
If
So, yeah.
so, I need some of that stuff. I need to grow more.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
it's
too.
that surgery you can have to make your legs longer.
That's right. What is
Yeah,
it,
you
like
just
a,
they
you got
cut
an
your
extra
legs in
3
half,
inches.
put iron rods in there, and then all of a sudden you're 6'12".
There you go.
It's just science, guys.
Then you can look at Mason and Nils and everybody else eye to eye.
They're all so tall. Like all those top guys are just
Yeah, it's cheating.
gigantic.
Not Max.
They have
Max
dreamy eyes too.
Well, everybody's tall. I always look up. There's nobody at my eye level.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
Tim Heron?
I don't.
JJ?
Sorry, Tim.
JJ, yeah. My 6-year-old. You guys are probably the same.
Probably, yeah.
He's
Oh,
tall for
that's
his age, though.
hilarious.
So, you know.
Now, have you guys shot the IDPA match yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. That was on one of our long trips. So we flew straight from Classic Nationals straight to the Rocky Mountain Regionals in Colorado, Grand Junction. And we shot 18 stages in one day within like 8 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah. It was go.
Wow.
And then we had to depart from our squad early because we had a flight to catch to go to NRA convention. So they were really nice about running.
You guys want to run for president next year, maybe? The hardest
quite
working
crazy.
ladies in
That
the
was a
business,
Crazy
man.
trip.
Seriously.
We were gone for almost 2
Yeah.
weeks straight on the road.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking at SHOT Show, you guys were saying there was like a 3.5 week where you're not going to be home at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that one. The Rocky Mountain Regionals was like a really fun match. Walt did an excellent job putting it on. It definitely made my brain think way too much. I was so mentally exhausted by that, and then I had to go to NRA, and then just meeting everyone, my brain was like fried. I was like, I've been thinking too much for this.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you didn't have to
pretty much
shoot a
just
match
followed
after
whatever
that.
Nils did.
I'm going to explore IDPA next year, I think, maybe.
It's
So
really,
I have a single stock gun.
Did you guys have fun in it?
yes, for
Yes.
sure. I definitely want to shoot more IDPA in the future because like I had a lot of fun. Like
There's just not a lot of IDP matches, near us, so we don't really get a lot of opportunity.
Okay.
Well, apparently that's what people say. If it's a well-run IDPA match, it's a lot of fun to shoot. If it's a poorly run IDPA match, then
I mean, we've only shot IDPA matches in Grand Junction. We've only shot 2 ever, one local and then that one. So like I wouldn't say we have the best variety of IDPA matches, but the 2 we've been to have been fun. So
It's all that matters.
yeah.
Absolutely. I've shot at a single local range. I'll go and shoot the IDPA match there they have every month. I don't shoot it every month, but it's a fun match. So, and it makes you think about different things. It's not always just the same thing. So,
Yeah.
and they usually have some pretty neat props, which makes it fun. So,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Right.
It's different, so it's kind of a fun new challenge to do, a new sport to learn.
yep. I was talking to when I had AJ Zito on, we were talking about it a little bit, and I said, I think the last thing they need to do to really make the match as well as they can is just to allow you to shoot on the move. I think that would be the one thing that would because that's, as we talked about it, I mean, that's if you're trying to actually be Defensive Pistol Association, then there are situations where you could be in a position where you need to move and shoot to get to another location. So, but I think it's fun.
let us not get logic get in the way of rules, please.
Yeah. I would think that match look at my videos, like there was definitely places where I shot on the move where I didn't get any penalties at that match, which was super surprising because my dad has always told me, Justine, if you shoot an IDPA match, you're going to get so many penalties, it's not going to even be funny. And I didn't get a single one. And I'm like, He did, Dad.
He did. Before he left, he's like, just try not to rack up a bunch of penalties.
And I didn't get a single one. So I only
So
had
what I'm hearing is the ROs didn't do a great job.
Yeah, no, like it was so
I think they did
crazy.
a good job. I just think we were.
That was the license plate on that bus that
We were
Justine
so
Muir.
I was
So
Listen, I was so conservative. There was 18 stages. I only had 18 down, which is equivalent to 18 Charlies in an 18 stage match. Like, I shot so conservative, it was crazy. Like, I'm shooting, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so slow. And then, like, I was topping Nils' time by like 2 seconds or something. I'm like, oh man,
You're shooting a
like
PCC.
that's crazy. I did as many. They made me reload so much of that match. I didn't have a belt at that match.
How dare
What?
they?
I had no belts, like no back pouches, because my USPSA rig isn't legal in IDPA. So I
Yep.
didn't have a belt. So every reload I did, I reloaded out of my pocket, and I think I reloaded almost 2 times on every stage. Like it was crazy.
Let's say that there was some mandatory reloads. But you
No.
didn't load
No,
nearly
no.
as much as
We
we
reloaded
did.
so much.
Set her straight, Jaylee. Set her
You
straight.
guys want to go grab a beer while they sort this out, and then we'll come back? Or, I mean,
You guys, wait. You guys want to hear a story about the girls? I actually shot with them on a what was it? It was
Yep.
a super squad, a couple of, I think it was production nationals. Yeah, we shot together. And so one of you girls come up to the stage, and I think you were missing a couple of mags. And the other one goes, you are the worst competitor here. And it was like the most, I saw the sisters' rivalry and the love right there in that moment. I'm like, this is so beautiful. This is so amazing.
Yeah.
You're the worst competitor here.
That's hysterical.
this is really
Only
making
siblings
me
can do
now.
that.
Yes, exactly right. The sibling love.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
I'm
can
gonna
do that
call
to
my
my
brothers
sister.
when
She
this
can
is
do it to
over.
me. That's hysterical. I think we even had a little bit of discussion when I interviewed you guys at SHOT Show. I forget what it was now.
I mean, probably. This sounds like us.
So it was pretty funny.
I mean, when you spend like almost every waking moment with somebody, you know, you're
Yeah.
bound to get some rivalry.
Yeah. You end up with a lot of stories.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny. So how did you guys end up at that IDPA match? Where did you finish?
I won the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
I don't know.
And what were you shooting?
There's no real humble way to say that.
PCC,
I crushed it.
There was a guy, it was really close. I think the guy next to me was like 99.8% of me or something. Like, it was really close. I was like, whew.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
So what
It was a lot,
division?
but the next guy was PCC too. So, like, I
Oh,
think
were you
it was
shooting PCC?
PCC, and then Nils, I think.
So he was the first pistol shooter?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't
Now,
remember.
Jaylees, did you shoot PCC or did you shoot something different?
No,
What's the division you shoot?
I shot
Oh, I heard somebody.
ES.
I think she took. I think she took second.
No.
Be careful. Be careful. We got the mad Taiwanese coming in.
What do you mean, mad Taiwanese?
Good enough.
Well, we got the mad Russian, we got the mad Taiwanese, so I got to just keep the theme going.
What happened? What's going on?
You look very pretty. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Jaylees was just saying she shot a Canic at IDPA, and
Yeah. Great.
Mike also said he's looking for a new sponsor. Just putting that out there.
Oh yeah, Justine, is it you guys are looking for? I'm just kidding. No.
Oh.
I think Colt has them pretty well locked up.
Yeah.
Gig.
Wait, what
It's the
happened?
other-
What
the
happened
other
to?
C word?
So you guys are talking about what? IDPA? Is that right?
Yeah.
The IDP regional in Grand Junction.
Oh yeah, that was a fun match. Yeah, pretty
Did
fun.
you shoot there? Did you shoot it?
Yeah, I shot there.
Okay, but
shot-
that same match.
Same match. I think they took off already. Like I was like, hey,
Yeah.
Nils,
We
I'm
shot
coming, and Nils is like, oh, I'm going to NRA. I'm like, great, okay.
Yeah, so did they.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody took off to NRA. So apparently, Justine beat you. That's what we found out.
Mhm.
Now, well, let's go to NRA. That was in Houston. That was pretty. That was kind of a little bit of a madhouse on the outside, but how was it on the inside?
It was good.
It was.
We got to see a lot of people. It wasn't as busy as past years, but it was also on Memorial Day weekend. So like we figured it wouldn't, just because like people have the option to like go to NRA or go on vacation with the family. So like it wasn't as big as normal, but it was cool.
It was so fun. Got to see a lot of people
Okay.
we haven't seen in a while, which is great. Got to hang out with our cult team, which was awesome. It was the first time all four of us finally got together.
Now, Colt didn't make it to SHOT Show, so you
Unfortunately.
guys were hanging out at Barry's. But how was NRA busy wise compared to SHOT Show?
They were pretty good. They just released the brand new 22 revolver, and they got a lot of people interested in that. It's a great like first gun for people, family gun, everything like that. It can hold 10 rounds, 22. Jillies wants to take it out and shoot steel challenge with it, which is crazy.
I do. It's fun. It's just fun.
So just as many people coming around that were at SHOT Show, more or less.
I think it was like about the same, honestly.
For the Colt booth,
Okay.
because they just released that gun. Yeah.
Okay. So
There were
it's very
times that
busy.
I like couldn't get to the other side, so I had to go all the way around the booth. So it was pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think SHOT Show was that busy at any booth. You know?
No, it really wasn't. But I mean, because SHOT Show is like so like there's so many like levels and so wide and stuff, it's hard to tell how many people really is there. Where NRA it's a little bit more compact. So you can pretty
Oh,
much
okay.
thing and how busy it could be.
Gotcha. Okay. Frank,
Yo,
you went to Taiwan.
I did.
You shot not an IDPA match, but you shot an Airsoft match, did you not?
I did. I shot Airsoft Ipsec match over there, and also
Okay.
an Airsoft IDPA match over there.
What?
I was supposed to get some level 2 match there, but COVID. Yeah, great.
No.
Still a thing over there. Yeah, so I was not able to do that, but I was able to introduce our Airsoft Canuck over there, and then people say, "Whoa, that is so cool!"
Did you shoot it?
Yeah, I shot the Airsoft Canuck over there.
I mean, I've shot one BB out of it,
Oh,
and I loved it at SHOT Show.
oh.
So how did it perform at the Airsoft Ipsec?
It's very interesting that the Ipsec air world is completely different than what we shooting over here as a USPSA or IDPA stuff. Everybody over there, they will be highly modify their airsoft gun to like ridiculous like open gun. For example, our open gun costs maybe like $4,000 or $5,000 basic guns, right? And they can spend that much to basically highly modify all the internal parts, external parts, and everything to basically make it into no recoil at all. I'm like, whoa, you guys, whoa, okay. Yeah, so they shoot crazy over there. And when I bring my airsoft gun with no modification, and they'll be like, wait, did you modify this? I'm like, no, this is how I shoot. You shoot like a real gun. I'm like, yeah, this is basically how I shoot it. You can do that. You don't need to modify it. So people are starting like, huh, why we spend so much money into airsoft and then we can just buy a regular airsoft and do it. But I think because the culture over there, because they don't have a real gun to shoot, so that's why they modify their airsoft gun to make it into a competitive world. So
Wow.
very interesting culture over there.
Mike, you need to go. Is that what you were saying? All right. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Thank you for
Good
having
chatting
me,
with you.
guys.
Yeah.
Nice seeing everybody again.
We'll have you.
Thanks for
We'll
hanging
have
out,
you on
Mike.
another time.
All right.
Take care, Mike.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now so you also taught some stuff over there, didn't you?
I did. So I think because I am one of the, I don't know, I can't think of anybody that is Taiwanese besides Yiming. But Yiming is it's an immigrant already. So Yiming is Taiwanese actually. We talked about it. We talked in Chinese and everything when we RO together. So So yeah, he's Taiwanese, but I think uh, not a lot Taiwanese people are shooting as us, like Justine, Jalise, and I, or other people like like fully into competition shooting and then willing to give back to the community. So when I see the Taiwanese practical shooting goes, and I'm like, hey, I'm willing to give back. I'm willing to help the community. If anybody wants to have a goal to be shooting in America in the future, I'm willing to teach anything. So yeah, I taught a little class over there to show them my experience shooting in real guns, and everybody's like, "Whoa, real guns, so cool!" It's pretty cool. And we still
Here
have
are
a
some
connection.
videos.
Yeah, here's some videos me shooting real guns over there, and the
This
people's
is what
like,
they sound
"Whoa."
like. Pew
Yeah,
pew pew.
Did they all make that face though? like, I'm stuck on this part. Whoa.
yeah, literally, like, everybody's like, they're trying to be very Asian, very shy at the same time, but
Yeah,
in
just
their mind,
very.
I can see,
Yeah.
yeah, like poker face entire, but I
Yeah.
can tell from their
Yep.
eyes, they'll be like, "Whoa, this is so cool." Yeah, so that
That's
that's
awesome.
what I experience over there, and people like it. Some people over there have some goals. They want to come to America and shoot some practical shooting. Majority of the group I came across is IDPA. Um, I think one of the reason why is IDPA in Taiwan getting more and more popular. One of the reason is, of course, we're not getting into politics, we're not getting into anything, but the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. That
Okay.
that is that is something people are getting noticed that, hey, maybe IDPA, the way the uh, pr- defensive shooting association, IDPA, maybe that's something that they can learn something from it, and that's what I see. IDPA is getting more and more popular, and again, it's very easy to get into it. You don't have to have a highly modified gun like Ipsec. You can just bring a whatever airsoft guns and then just two magazine, mag pouch, and then just regular belts and vests, and you're good to go. So I think there's more people shooting IDP in Taiwan than Ipsec. That's what I sees.
Nice. All right,
Yeah.
Leo. Leo. 1 second, Frank. I'm sorry. Leo, are you familiar with that? You're a SIG guy. Just bought the SIG 1911 Ultra in 45 ACP.
Yeah, sorry, I had to unmute. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
I mean, it's nice.
We are talking about cool stuff. Orange 9. I'll have you know. Okay.
That is a
Now,
relative term.
Frank, you got to tell them though, if they come over to shoot any matches, they have to leave the masks back in Taiwan.
They are coming in actually. The IDPA national Taiwanese team is going to have people come shooting the IDPA national this year, and then they already asked me to kind of be like 5 days before the match, basically just train them. I'm like, okay, here we go. Transition from airsoft to real guns. That's basically what
In
I'm gonna
5 days.
in 5 days. I'm like, cool. I can't guarantee anything, but I can show you guys how to shoot stuff.
Well, let's ask the multi-time national champions on the opposite side of the screen. Ladies, how do you train somebody in 5 days?
For a national level event.
No, it's not that bad. We went to the World Ski Shoot Still Challenge. That was my first ever really big major match with my PCC. I had shot a few smaller majors, like in Mesquite, but I had never shot like a really big one, and I did pretty good at that one. Just like the goal was just to tell them, just like go as fast as you can while
have fun.
staying in control.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Yep.
Controlled fast shooting wins the game.
Agreed.
I always, when I'm in an uncomfortable
Not
situation
inaccurate.
and I don't know what to do with like a new gun or something and I'm going to a match, I just do what I know I can do. Like, I know you're always trying to push the comfort zone, but when you don't have a lot of time on a gun or something, it's just easier to do what you know. Try not to over frustrate.
I mean, we never shot airsoft matches before, but they know the mechanics, how to load, unload. So that stuff should be pretty easy.
You pretty much
You
already
should just
know the fundamentals.
Yeah, movement should be easy too, since they do the same with airsoft, I guess. So it's just basically gun recoil control.
Yeah, it is. When I shoot the Ipsec Air and IDP Air over there, it's the same. Everything, it's the same what we're doing over here.
They're in a great position then.
Yeah. Besides the target, it's 20% smaller, and then the forest target is only 10 yards. That's about it. Yeah, but everything is pretty similar.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Getting used to the recoil.
Yep.
Right.
But I'm just like, oh, okay. In 5 days, I'm going to train. Then I'm like, all right. And then the guy who runs the IDPA in Taiwan, he's like, Frank, we're counting on you. I'm like, what?
Oh.
And then, what do you mean?
Sure.
We need some medals. So I'm like, okay, we'll see. But they're going to shoot ESP. Most people are shooting ESP. So
yeah, I mean that's just a division that most everything can fit under.
yeah.
Now, how does the scoring work in Airsoft Ipsec and Airsoft IDPA? And I know they have poppers that they can knock over, but I mean, it's not like you're shooting a plastic BB through cardboard. So really?
Yeah. So
okay.
So the interesting thing about the Ipsec Air, I think because Ipsec, it's been in airsoft world for a long time. They have normal Ipsec, like we shoot over here, like USPSA with Ipsec, but they do have a subdivision. Well, not subdivision, like a subcategory classified as an airsoft. They call it Ipsec Air. So Russia had Ipsec Air, Hong Kong have Ipsec Air, Taiwan, I believe Japan has some Ipsec Air as well. Everybody just shoot straight airsoft. And the way how they work is they will have a timer still. They'll be like, are you ready? Stand by, beep. And then you basically finish everything. Once you finish everything, there is a stopping plate. And that's a stopping plate. You need to hit that in order to signify the timer on the back or something, how they record it, I don't know. Once you hit that, that's the last shot. So it's not the paper as the last shot. You have to finish the paper, come back and shoot the stopping play as the last shot. But if you are going to make up shot, then you need to come back shooting the makeup shot targets and come back to shoot a stopping play. And that's counted as the last shot as an Ipsec Air. So everything is the same, but they will use a stopping play. Just like the Steel Challenge, we shoot the last play. Yeah, we shoot the last play as a stopping play. And that's how they do it as an Ipsec Air over there.
That's really cool. That's neat.
Yeah, so it's like pop, 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 and then you, in the last position, either way or whatever, you will see the stopping play anyway. So just finish the array that you have and then shoot the stopping play, and that's basically how everything works in Ipsec Air. Scoring is the same. It's 2 shots on hits and everything, and then on launch show clear, they will use the flag, the flag, and they poke the BBs out, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So that's how they do it. Yeah, but IDPA, they just use the timer, straight timer, using the sound on every shot as a recording. So far IDPA is the same as what we have over there, but the Ipsec Air, they have the stopping play.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how? Obviously, I like I said, I only fired 1 pellet out of that Elite Combat airsoft gun, but you said the farthest target's about 10 yards. How accurate are those things at 10 yards?
Oh, they can be really accurate, actually. I shot everything indoor, so there's no wind to like disrupt the BBs and everything. But 10 yards, I think that's why they designed 10 yards, because if it's in 10 yards, everything should be fine. But if it's further than 10 yards, then the BB will start floating around and maybe lost the energy, penetrate the target. So I think that's why they use 10 yards in Ipsec and IDPA. So I think all the airsoft competition, the furthest target is 10 yards. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a minimum power factor? Like,
No.
you say they modify these guns. I can see someone trying to modify the gun, and then the BB doesn't penetrate the target.
I think the way that they modify their airsoft is trying to modify all how efficient the magazine contain the gas, how you don't need to blow too much gas, but it still make the slide function to get another round. I think that's what they're trying to do, like trying to be efficient on the gas and also wears and tear on those components, action parts inside the slide to make it very efficient to shoot. So is it highly modified for us as real gun? Not really, but for them it's highly modified because majority of the part are still plastic inside. So they will CNC some aluminum parts and build it. So, oh yeah, look at this part. It's going to be very efficient. And
Wow.
and some O-rings, they will modify those. A lot of crazy stuff. Like the base pad, because the magazine is kind of like everything. So if you break the magazine, you're not able to contain the gas, and that's the energy to push the BBs out. So
Yeah, I've had
will-
that problem shooting real USPSA.
Yeah,
I couldn't hold the gas in.
no, not really.
I have that problem every night.
What we did is we have the way that they do is they have an aluminum plate base pad that we have, like a 140 millimeter base pad, but they will modify those into that component can also contain some gas inside. So they will have more gas and then thicker base pad to protect the magazine itself. So it's very interesting.
This is like
There's a
people
whole
that buy production Glocks and then pimp them out and spend more money on like pimping out your Glock than you just buy a different gun.
Yeah.
No,
it's kinda like
sorry,
that.
for people that shoot Glock, it's a great firearm. Just to be very clear, but like you're buying a brick and then trying to make it look like a phaser on Star Trek. Like, just chill out and save some money, buy yourself a phaser.
It's crazy over there. Like
buy
the
once, cry once.
Gun. Yeah, the open gun I see, it's like legit open gun. I see STI stamp on it. I'm like, what the heck? Like STI 2011, or maybe like not Infinity yet, but there's a lot of like 2011s and then like rails and scopes and everything. I'm like, whoa, what are these? And then they hold it as heavy as those race guns. It's crazy.
I mean, listen, I get it. If you want to be competitive and all that stuff, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's also just an airsoft gun.
It is just an airsoft, exactly. But the culture over there is the only airsoft that they can do.
Yeah. I guess when that's the only freedom you have, you gotta, do what you gotta do. But again,
yeah,
I mean, you're buying a brick, so
that's right.
Or just get a canic. Just get a canic.
And we have Colt shooters over here.
Or I said or a Colt. I tacked on or a Colt at the end of it.
I was going to say, they probably need to go to the Colt executives and say, hey, I think we're missing out on an entire market over in Taiwan. We need to start making airsoft Colt revolvers.
Listen,
actually, they do have.
You guys take them that idea, you're going to be raking in all sorts of stuff. I mean, just trademark that
Legit.
Now. Actually,
the Williams' Colt airsoft gun.
Oh, there you go.
Winter edition.
Yeah. They do have some revolvers. I believe those are Colts for sure. They have Colt revolvers. They do have some single stack 1911s. I even have an airsoft 1911 back in Taiwan's house. I brought it back to America. I'm like, yay, this is like Colt 1911 A1. And this is the one that I have.
Does it rattle too?
Laser. No.
You weren't doing that on the airplane, were you?
No. Don't tell anybody.
It's like, oh, check it out, everybody.
No, don't tell anybody. I pretend English no good at all times in this occasion. Yeah, I did that all the time. I just like, English no good. Yep, that's what I did.
Oh, that's hysterical. Oh, goodness.
Oh, come on. The Will and sister, we squat a couple times. They know how I react some of the stages. They know that.
I gotta get a tissue.
Oh, did I make Leo cry? I am so sorry.
You did. That's hysterical. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It's happy tears. Woo. I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Oh goodness.
This
So
is fantastic.
Oh.
This is amazing. I love God. Yes. There you go.
thank you, President Trump.
Oh. Woo. I'm okay. All right. Back on
So
track.
we're
Back on track.
yeah,
Ugh.
we're less than 3 months from Carry Optics Nationals. Everybody getting ready?
Wait, already?
Yep, already.
Holy moly. No, man, that time in Taiwan, spent too much time in Taiwan then. Because after SHOT Show, I'm like basically just gone. I was gone in Taiwan until like come back, and then not even a month, I shot the IDPA regional. And I'm like, what? 3 months, less than 3 months?
Now, did the three of you have to shoot that to get points to be able to shoot IDPA Nationals?
We have no idea.
I don't know how it works.
I don't either.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure we are the same boat, Justine Julies. I'm pretty sure we're the same, which is basically because what we're wearing, and that's basically how we got
if
in.
we want to shoot a match, we gotta shoot a match.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
That's hysterical. Leo will be back. He's got to go tuck his sons into sleep. So
I am so sorry. That's probably my fault. I just make him. Yeah, I just broke him. Yeah.
yeah, that's okay. It's good for him. Character building. So, if I remember, J&J Williams, you'd be the new JJ Rakaza, but it'll be J&J Williams instead of JJ Williams. It'd be J&J Williams. I mean, I would put you two up against them any day. But you guys are shooting IDPA Nationals, correct?
Yes.
Frank?
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan as well. Like I said, like they told me to train them, so I don't know if we're going. I'm pretty sure we're going.
Now, okay, so I only shoot a local IDPA match, so I assume you squad yourself at IDPA Nationals?
So we were actually just talking about this today. I don't think we squatted yet.
No, we have to talk to the guy in charge because we actually have to shoot it early because we have to go to Ipsec Nationals, which is the same weekend.
Yeah.
And so we have to shoot IDPA early and then go fly to Ipsec Nationals. So we're gonna shoot 2 nationals 1 weekend.
Wait, where's Ipsec this time? Frostproof?
That's the plan.
Yes.
I don't even know what's happening with that. Just because, like, I know some people who's tried to like pull out of that match because they've had other things they need to go to, and there's no refunds happening. There's nothing. Like, I don't know what's happening. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And IDPA Nationals at Cameo?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're going to fly from Colorado to
Frostproof.
Orlando or somebody.
Yeah,
somewhere.
wow.
We like to fly into Tampa. It's way less chaotic.
Okay. I can see that. A little bit farther away, but not that bad.
Not that bad.
I mean, it's not the same distance to Frostproof.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not that bad.
Now, Frank, what division, or do you shoot carry optics at IDPA?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Are you using gold or dark? You using the gray or dark side?
Oh, gray all the way. When Kenneth came out with the gray original SFX, I'm like have the gold accent already, so I'm pretty sure I shoot gray.
I feel like that's the Snoop Dogg camp. Gotta
No
bling it
dark
up.
side.
I'm still waiting for my chrome.
Oh my gosh!
So, ladies, just so you know, Huggy's been talking about chroming a gun for about a year and a half now. He wants to chrome an entire gun out.
No. I just
think
want the
the
slide.
idea is to blind all of the competitors.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta do what you gotta do to win.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. If you're not trying, you're not winning.
There you go. Oh my gosh, chrome.
Yes. Oh, well, hey, what, Frank, you guys came up with another color. What was that color?
White
I
out.
can't even. Huh?
The white out or which
No.
one?
Remember we were discussing about came up with chrome and Leo was like, no. And then you guys came up with some other color that you wanted me to shoot instead, and I can't even remember what that
I
color was.
forgot.
And you guys were dying over it. Oh, here we go.
I
Here
forgot.
we go. Look who's back. Here we go. I'm done now.
Hey,
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
good.
gone again.
All right. So
he took him. Stop.
anyway,
I got a Great Dane fighting me for my space,
Okay.
so don't mind me. Hey, stop.
Frank, I'm still waiting for my chrome.
I mean, just buff it out, I guess.
He's still waiting for an excuse for other people to mock him mercilessly for his bad life decisions. Like chroming out a Canic.
Well, I mean, I see revolvers are like that.
There's
beautiful.
nothing wrong with chroming that out.
There are a lot of things wrong with that decision. Look, even the girls are like, "No, that's
I
bad."
can't really see it. That's my problem. I have the right
It's
color.
because it's not chrome. If it was chrome, you could see it from outer space.
See? Exactly. Thank you. Point made. Thank
That's
you, Leo.
not a compliment, man. Then the Russians are just gonna be watching you.
Yeah, watching
The
me
SA,
win.
everybody. And you know what they're gonna say? Man, that's ugly. This is very ugly gun. Why do we want this?
Win. They'll be watching it win because
Are they though?
See? Yeah.
Win? Is it
Blind
winning? Is it?
Hey,
They have a
if
lot
you're
more
not
faith in
eating,
you.
you're
as
not
a person
trying.
than I do.
You're not winning.
Not rubbing, you're not racing.
That's right. See? Ain't nothing like Talladega. baby.
I'm no comment.
Me either. I'm out of this one.
I mean, people can do whatever the gun they want. It's the gun. It's the tool. They're going to shoot anyways. So
Well, I'm switching up anyway because I'm going to be
I think you
trying.
would be embarrassed to be out there. That's just me.
I'm switching up anyway because
Firearm.
I'm going to try the Glock. See if I can, since I'm going to be in the law enforcement division. So
Oh, you're gonna? We just had this conversation about. Are you gonna make a brick into a freaking princess all of a sudden?
well, I
I'm
can't
gonna put
actually. I
comp
can't.
on it, bro.
I can't modify it. I can't modify it. So it is what it is. I'm going to roll with it.
No,
Matt Hopkins has
he's gonna
joined
chrome out his
the
Glock.
chat.
That's what he's gonna do.
I probably will.
Hey,
oh look, it's
Why-
Matt.
Why Glock? Why not just stick with your Canic?
Well, I just want to become more proficient with it.
Hey, Huggy. Here's the thing, though. You have
I'm a police
Colt
officer
shooters, you have Canic shooters, and you have a CZ shooter. And you're talking about Glocks right here.
Yeah. Well, and actually,
I'm just trying to be well-rounded here.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And now, yeah,
I'm not
now
a
he's-
CZ shooter.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That's right. Matt is still trying to figure out his sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all right.
the
There's plenty of
background.
stuff we can make fun of Huggy for.
That's right. Well, the background though with the whole Glock thing was the fact that I just finished law enforcement school, so now I'm out in the street as law enforcement. So
Do you remember?
At the age of
Now,
62.
Justine and Jaleese may not know this. Do you remember Fire Marshal Bill?
oh Jesus.
Yep.
Okay, so imagine that's Huggy. Is Fire Marshal Bill? That's
Yep.
what he does now.
Fire Marshal Bill.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like an old TV
No,
show.
you guys are gonna have to look it up now.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girls,
Jim,
don't look it up. Really, just it's not even worth the brain cell. Don't look it up.
it's Jim Carrey when he was like 25.
Yeah.
So it's rather hysterical.
Before he lost his mind.
Was that in Living Color?
In Living Color,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
That's what it
so.
was. That was the name of the show, In Living Color, with the Wayans brothers and Jim Carrey.
Again, not worth it. Don't do it.
I think their sister was on there too.
Okay.
Yep.
Now,
They
ladies,
give Huggy a gun for work.
are you two
Yeah.
ever going to shoot carry optics?
We're both planning on shooting that match. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
yeah.
with
We're
a,
sitting right now, actually.
what are you shooting? What gun are you shooting?
Both shooting CZ Shadow 2s with
Okay.
there's a couple
SROs.
votes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
and
know you've got like 800 SROs. I know. I have nightmares of how many SROs you have.
I just had the other day actually 2 more just showed up.
We literally,
Oh my God.
we literally never have enough SROs. We just keep getting guns, and we need more SROs.
Oh
Like, oh,
my
this is cool.
God.
SRO on it.
You want to talk about first world problems? I have too many SROs in my house. I guess I'm
Two
gonna have to
more
get another
just
gun
showed
for the
up.
SRO.
Keep getting new ones.
Yeah,
Never seem to have enough.
I wish I had.
and
that problem.
that's the whole Huggy problem. Do I get a chrome one? Do I get a matte finish? Does this go with my clutch? Does it go
That's
with,
right.
with my new Buick?
That's right.
Oh man, I wish I had your problems.
It's
Yeah.
rough life, man. Rough life.
It is tough being awesome. Listen, being a champion is not easy.
It's
No,
really
I
not.
don't know. I'm learning based on what you tell me. I'm living vicariously.
We can't even
You know.
put up more national titles
No,
up here.
they're all
The
Yeah,
shelves
they-
are filled.
They're on the floor
Ran out of
now.
shelf space.
We have our
What kind of a
national
problem is
title
that?
Trophies on the floor.
That's all right.
You're gonna
All
need
right,
a bigger
that's all right.
house, so you have more walls.
They'll be like getting another room built on. They'll be like, oh, they just sent us a new room.
Out to the house.
They're gonna get married, and their husbands are gonna be like, "Why are you guys paying for 6 storage units?" And they're gonna
Yeah.
roll up the thing and be like, "Cause I'm a winner, babe. That's why. All I do is
We gotta
win."
auction them off. That's what we gotta do. We gotta
Yes.
auction them off. That way we can make a little bit of money.
I would
Somebody makes somebody feel good.
Listen, if I got that as a Father's Day gift, I would be like, I so much.
No way. We
Yeah.
had all of it upstairs, and then Mom and Dad was like, "Get it out of our sight. We're tired of it cluttering our house." So now all of our gun stuff is in a room upstairs and a room down here, so they don't ever see it.
The basement is just full of our gun stuff.
Must be
Man,
nice.
I feel like the wall
No,
behind
because
you is
it's all
going to
like-
collapse.
Together, like we have a table that the phone's sitting on right now, and it's just filled with like tools, and I see like 3 guns. I don't even know where they go. Like,
They
I had
might be ours. They might belong to somebody else.
maybe.
So
My
It's in the
dad
room,
walks
shoot
down
it.
here sometimes, and he's like, "I don't like that the guns are sitting out. What if somebody broke in? They could just take them off the table."
No.
if
Someone-
somebody
it's like, wrong
broke
house.
in to
Goodbye.
your house, that's
Exactly.
the dumbest human on earth.
Literally. Wrong house, turn around.
Yeah.
Right. They're
Everybody
like,
in that house wakes up and just sits up with a rifle or a Colt and is like, bro,
That would
just
You
go
gotta
home.
wake up with the shotgun and just
Yeah.
punch up.
That
Let's
would
go.
literally
Yeah.
be like the best rule ever, actually. I love that.
yeah, yeah. Dude just wanted a cup of sugar, you know?
Joe
Sorry.
Rogan, that's full of sugar.
Can I borrow 2 eggs, please?
I just
Oh,
trying to make a
Lord.
cake.
I
Right.
just needed some ketchup, man.
Right,
Man, I would love to hear that story. So this guy broke into our house. We were all sleeping. Turns out all he wanted was a cup of sugar. He was our neighbor, just moved in. Apparently he sold his house 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I can read the headstone now.
Oh,
Talk about
man.
bad life choices.
For sure.
They look like nice neighbors. I'm just going to
Like,
go
you
over
need
there
a
and
security
borrow some
sign.
sugar
Just
from
put
them.
a sign out front of your house. It just says, residents of national champion Williams Sisters.
No sugar.
We don't call
allowed.
911.
Right.
Yeah.
911 calls us.
Enter at your own risk.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome.
That's why I just have 3 Great Danes.
Honestly, though, I don't think people would want to break into our house. I don't think they would mind. Partially because some of the things they see of us, like walking out to the mail and stuff like that, like, oh, they're harmless. Because one time I went outside to go get the mail, and I was in my slippers, and I had, like, my pajama shorts on and everything, and my mom has this Ring camera outside, and I go outside, close the door, walk downstairs, and we have rocks in our front yard, and a rock went on the stairs, and as I'm going down the stairs, I trip, and I just just face planted like down the stairs. So I feel like if our neighbors saw that, like they would be like, they're harmless. They trip over their own.
She's saying that as she's got her Colt strapped to her,
Right.
and she's going out to
Just
get the
under the
mail.
robe.
I really want to like my dream. It's a weird dream. My dream is to be like drive around one day and be like, oh, I need to go check the mail, and forget I have it on, and my neighbors just give me a look.
Hey, you can't do that nowadays with the work.
I know, that's the problem.
The neighbors are like,
cool.
"Hey, neighbor,
Hey.
It's like the beginning part of Despicable Me, where it's just like walk down, and it's just like
Hey,
pops bubble.
Ow. That movie. Can't wait for the new one to come out.
I know, I'm so excited. It's a tradition with our coach Glenn. Is every time there's like a new like Despicable Me movie or a Minion movie, like we go and watch it in the theaters.
Because we watched
See?
like the first one when we were like 9 or 10 or something like that, and then the second one came out, and then we watched it with him when we were like 13 or 14, and now this one came out, so we're like, okay.
Ooh, the Minions came out too. The Minions only movie. We watched that in theaters.
It's time.
so that is that part of the recipe?
It is. You gotta love Minions. I love my mom loves Minions.
How
so
am I not a
much.
champion shooter
For
then?
my final welding project at school, I made a little Minion wine bottle holder. I'm gonna grab it. It's so cool.
Oh,
This is my dissertation.
She's excited.
Frank is like, I am so glad I'm here right now.
Oh no. I'm glad. I'm very glad.
it's gonna come back. The thing's gonna be like, "Be-doo, be-doo."
Beedo.
Oh, look at that!
What?
Oh, that's cool.
That is actually pretty
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a really important question because it's gonna validate whether or not I think your school was a good school. What did you score on that exam?
It was just kind of a fun project. So there was no score, but
Well, that lets him know that kind of school that was.
Wait.
Everyone gets a trophy.
Do they give you grades?
You get a certificate.
It's like the Oprah of welding schools.
But like,
Dude, that's awesome.
My very last day of class, so
Oh, okay.
I have to be honest. I would buy that.
ends at that point.
I would buy
Yeah,
that.
straight up, I would buy that.
Right? It's so cute.
Yeah. For sure, I would 100% buy that. Yeah.
Nothing like a drunk minion.
Exactly. He's holding it.
Yeah.
He's holding it all right. I think it's in his mouth. Like,
This is just water in here.
Uh-huh.
Because mom
Yeah,
didn't want
uh-huh.
to break it.
yeah,
Sure.
The dogs run into everything.
There's water in it now.
yeah. That's what I told my parents too. There's water in it. I swear.
Water. Why is it spicy?
It's a miracle.
Oh God.
So, gun-related stuff, because that's what kind of show we are.
Right.
Anybody?
I got a minion gun.
Hey, Dave,
How you doing,
Dave,
Rob?
you're the responsible one here. Keep us on track, man.
Make it look minion. That was cool. The
Yeah.
object would be
Hey,
like
Rob.
the goggles.
What's up?
Right.
Heck yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, I would buy that. Now I
Rob,
kind of want to order one.
I don't know
Yo,
if
yo.
you've met. I don't know if you've met the Williams sisters or Frank Shu, but they're in the studio with us.
Good to see you guys. I know I met the Williams sisters, but Frank, I don't think I believe we met.
Well, I shoot carry optics, so probably not.
Yeah, there you go.
Just kidding.
Wow. Very
No,
friendly.
when I see like Atlas shooter or everything, I'm like, yeah, one day I might shoot those, but I'm shooting carry optic now. So that's why on the match you always trying to see who's carry optic shooters and that.
Yeah,
Rob does have an SFX though.
I do.
Oh,
I just got a dot for it, but
Ooh.
that's more for it's more for Janine than for me. So I'm still shooting the nubby things.
All right, what are we working on there? Can I? No.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
I'm just fixing it.
No, I'm cleaning it because I've been, every time I run it a bit too much, I need to make sure I clean it before a match. I got a match tomorrow.
Local?
Father's Day still had match?
Yeah, just a local match.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I got Maryland State next weekend, so.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I pretty much I clean this every 1,000 rounds or so. Otherwise it starts to slow down a little bit on me. I also run it pretty hard, so there's that.
And which gun is that?
This is the Titan. I got the slide and the other stuff in the ultrasonic cleaner. So
Wow.
trying to clean like a gentleman.
Fancy.
You know what? It makes it a lot easier. That's for sure. That's for sure.
That's what I call my
How you
kids
guys-
is the ultrasonic. Scream at me, and I'm like, all right, everything's good now.
Let me go.
All
Let me
right.
go get it.
So
Hold on.
all right. So Jaylees and Justine, you have like 800 SROs. Do you have an ultrasonic cleaner?
No, I prefer to clean everything by hand.
Wait, I think we do have an ultrasonic cleaner, but we haven't set it up.
I don't know. I just like cleaning everything by hand. I'm one of those people that enjoys cleaning their gun. The satisfaction of just getting every little.
I'm technology deficient, so I can't figure out how to set it up.
Okay. There's probably a YouTube video.
There probably is. I'm just lazy.
Maybe if I put my gun in one, maybe it'll come out chrome.
It'll grow.
Oh my gosh.
It'll grow.
Yeah, he'll put his Glock in here, and it'll come out a pile of plastic.
I tell you, it's like the gentleman's way of cleaning. It's easy, and I'm pretty lazy.
That's actually really cool.
There's that. Yeah, it helps.
Not
I mean,
lazy.
I'd really.
Fish.
Yeah, it is. So I can train more.
If I could afford to not be I would definitely. Well, but I got kids now, so that's what I'm like. All right, start cleaning stuff. The 2-year-old is not good at cleaning, just so you guys are aware. You guys have any tips on how to get a 2-year-old to clean a barrel? That'd be really great.
Make it a game.
Like, putting it in his mouth.
This nope rope through this. You'll be fine.
I don't know.
Pretty
That's
much.
true.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Doesn't go there.
I just get awkward looks from him. Like, no. Rude.
It makes a difference. It really does. It really does help. I mean, I originally got it for like brass cleaning, like way back in the day. And my buddy, who he does a lot of work with the TAC teams for NYPD, right? He said once we got ultrasonic cleaners, like I didn't do anything else. So I was like, oh, I probably should use that. And what do I use?
He just wanted to get his minion cleaner.
No, I use the Solvent ultrasonic gun cleaner. Actually, the CZ guys recommended that to me. They said they just dumped their stuff in there, so I started doing it, and it's a lot better.
Cool.
My opinion.
When you walked up with it, the shape of the container and the look of the label from a distance, it looked like charcoal lighter. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
So you just
Well-
light it on fire and it ends up cleaning it, I guess.
I guess that could work too if you just control the burn, right?
There you go.
Kind of good.
Glocks. I heard Glocks do really well in excessive heat.
Leo, you're muted, buddy. You're muted, buddy. Can't hear
Yeah.
you.
No.
Can't. I know.
Oh,
I'm like,
Lord.
dude, come on. The button.
So
The button.
funny.
He won't.
He won't unmute himself.
He won't. I don't even know if he knows.
I don't think he knows. See? Such a
That's
minion.
So, Rob, when is your next major match then?
We got Maryland next weekend. So that's the next section match. What do I have after that? Of Western PA. Western PA section. Then I have Maine State. Then I have. I think the next match after that is Area 8.
Okay.
And then I have Area 7. I'm trying to remember. I got a lot going on this year. September is something like it's like Area 7, Carolina Classic. Fuck, I can't even remember. Gosh, it's Virginia State. Right, Nationals is in October. Oh, let me look while we're at them. I'm curious now. I don't know if this is going to take me off the thing, but let me see
Oh,
here.
you can.
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
I'm always looking at my practice score.
Yeah, Virginia State's the very first weekend in October.
So let me see here. Here we go. Maryland, Western PA, Maine State, Battle for the North, Area 8, Area 7, Carolina Classic, Area 4, Virginia State, and then Nationals. And then I'm supposed to do the Infinity Open also.
We're going to that too.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
That's going to be in Texas.
Mhm.
Let me
Okay.
find you guys. Where are you guys?
So is that late October, early November then?
Yeah.
So, Jay Lisa, you're going to be driving your new vehicle down to Area 1 then in November to shoot that one?
Oh, Area 2?
No,
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't know. We'll see. Glenn likes to be in control.
Glenn's a good dude. I met him in 2017.
Oh yeah, Glenn's the best.
That was before I ever started competing. But I remember working with him. He was a super nice guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never met anybody that could say a bad word about him. He's just the best.
This live's been going on for a while, huh?
Mhm.
How's it been going for you guys? You guys have been having fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been hysterical at times.
Well, you guys are funny guys. I had a good time chatting with you last time.
So what are your thoughts, Rob, on a chrome slide and barrel?
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Look alone.
I feel like I shouldn't answer this question just based on the responses from everybody.
Come on, Rob.
It's okay. Just say it, Rob. No.
Just say it.
Don't worry.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind it, I guess.
See, thank you, Rob.
To me, it's fine.
That is not a rousing endorsement.
I think it is. Rob, you're the man.
Well,
I got you back.
Thank you. I
That's
think
what
chrome
Huggy
on
wants
there
to
is
do.
kind of cool.
Yes. See? Thank you.
The two-tone look is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm down with it. See? See,
I think
Jay
we need to
Lee's,
come up
make your
with a
gun look like a
distracting rule.
minion, okay?
That would be really cool.
Actually,
Yeah.
You probably
My guns look like when we first started shooting, we like decked our
That
guns out
actually
with
would be
blue
cool.
and green and stuff. But now I'm like, I don't care what it looks like. It could be covered in duct tape as long as it works.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Oh, what is that?
You
What
almost
is
did
that line
cover
in
in
Tropic
duct tape.
Thunder? I don't know what it's called. I just know the sound it makes when it takes a man's life. No, I'm the only one that saw that movie. Only one. All right.
No,
Cool.
I saw it.
I saw it.
Cool.
I definitely have not seen it.
Tropic. Oh well, you guys
Oh.
have seen that movie.
You don't go full retard.
Isn't that therapeutic?
Tom Cruise dressed as a fat man dancing. Oh, that is okay. Is that afterwards?
No, that's just my maglev, but it doesn't fit. So it's the frame I just put in the important parts. I put the
but
important parts in.
But is that the dirt coming off of it? I mean, all the carbon coming off of it? That's why
No,
it's
the bore solvent and gun cleaner is actually like purple and it smells like grape. So it's kind of cool.
That is
But,
a dangerous combination for a fat kid like me. I'd be like, purple drink.
purple drink.
So you see here, it's pretty.
Sounds like an electronic bug zapper.
It does. It does, and but it works. It makes me, much more efficient. I've been doing that for a bit, and
Man,
just
Does
much
this-
easier.
Does the solvent dry out the metal?
No, it actually leaves a thin film of lubrication.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
I'm like the Williams sisters because I have a ultrasonic sitting up here. I've never used it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it. I don't know what it does.
I'm like, I got it, and I was like, yeah, this is what
yeah,
I'm going
but how
to
many
do.
SROs do you have?
Yeah, none. None.
Neither do I. It's
There's
okay.
nowhere to put it. There's nowhere to put it. That's part of the issue too.
Well, I can show
No
you.
room.
I've got an. Okay, well, I've got an.
Yeah, when you
address.
have
If
that
need to
many championships laying around, you run out of space for your cleaners.
right behind them on the wall.
It's hard, It's really hard.
Yeah.
I can make room for your ultrasonic cleaner if you just send me some of those SROs. That way you can make room. It'll all be good.
Even trade.
Exactly.
Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. With great power
That's
comes
right.
great responsibility, guys. This is basically Spider-Man.
And you can tell Trigicon when I win D class as a B class shooter that I'll let them know that I was using a Trigicon.
So much skill involved.
Oh Lord. I think Frank's in a catatonic state.
Oh no. I'm just looking for
The
some-
SRO?
I have to.
Oh,
I have
okay.
to SRO.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Oh,
I
okay.
shot those.
No,
Yeah.
it must be nice because I'm looking too. I'm like I can't. I don't have one.
I mean, when I transitioned to SRO, I talked to Justine about it. I'm like, hey, I need one because when it came out,
Yeah.
number one has it. Yeah, you can't find anything.
Yeah. They were just in such high demand.
Yeah, even
still,
today.
Even still, there's still high demand for them.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't any to be found right now because they're all at the Williams.
They're all at your house.
Right.
Every one of them. Every one of them. They come off the production line and straight there.
Listen, I figured this out. Okay, I got a deal. So
They go
you
off.
guys send Rob some SROs. He shows you how to set up your ultrasonic cleaner. I've got to figure
I'll
out
do
how
that.
Frank works into this deal, but we'll get there.
Frank
And then
doesn't need to work
Huggy-
'cause the dealer has too. He's good.
No, I got it. Then Frank convinces Huggy to not chrome out his gun, and we continue to respect Huggy ish,
Ooh,
give or take.
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for Huggy.
Yeah.
And he also convinces him to continue to shoot his Canic instead of that Glock. So
I mean, Huggy, have you
listen, this works out
tried
for everybody.
have you tried the new rival yet?
No.
Hello,
No.
we give you the shirt, we give you the hat, and you're still not shooting rival yet. I don't understand it.
Well, because I don't have an SRO.
That's something you need to talk to the Williams. That's not me.
The optics worth more than the gun.
See?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love my cannons. I do.
See? Thank you, Rob.
I love my Canic too. I'm just old school right now.
Oh,
Still
okay.
with my Canic, with my SFX, until they come out with the Chrome
In
version.
fairness, Huggy, you've been old school for about 20 years.
Thanks, Leo.
Wrong version. You know
I
what?
said what I
That's something
said.
you need to talk to Rob about. It maybe the ultrasonic, some magical solution that will make it just chrome.
There you go. I'm telling you.
Hey, well,
Like-
you know,
Put some purple drink on
you're
it.
not gonna devalue the gun anymore, right?
Right. See?
The gun's already cheap enough.
It might make it even better.
Exactly.
See?
You should sell your duty gun and then buy a rival.
You know what? If I could, I would. Trust me.
You won't get in any trouble whatsoever.
Matter of fact, it was
I
funny.
mean, I got one
'cause I had-
sitting on the wall
It was funny because when
right there.
I had to qualify because I'm carrying my Canic as my off-duty weapon. So I had to qualify with my Canic. And let me tell you, I smoked the course. And the guy was like, "Can I see your gun, please?" He's like, "Yeah." So I gave it to him. He's like, "Do you mind if I shoot it?" I was like, "Sure, go ahead." He shot the course again. He's like, "Man, I got to get me one of these."
They're impressive, man. I have to say.
But tell
Yeah.
them how well you did with the Glock before you shot the Canic on the course.
Oh, I shot like crap. The Glock, because we had to have the light on it, it moves my hand position completely down and everything like that. And the Glock sights, the iron sights are set up totally different, and it threw me off, So yeah, I shot like crap, but I qualified. But I shot like crap. But then when I was able to qualify with my Canic, I just smoked it because I just was in my zone then. So give me a chrome Canic.
Well, like I said, talk to Rob about it for what the magical solution to make it chrome, and then we can talk to Justine Jalise about the SRO.
Purple juice, whatever it is.
Purple drink.
So purple drink.
Purple drink.
You get some ultrasonic cleaner and a purple drink and some SROs. Whoo! Just be living the dream. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, officer, why did you shoot that person that wasn't at all involved in this scenario? It says I was carrying a Glock in my hand.
That's right.
Too big.
That's right.
But didn't have my Canic. Canics save lives, guys. They save lives.
Yeah.
Hey, Huggy, I forgot to tell you. They're getting close. They have gold barrel.
There you go.
See? If you got a gold barrel, you might as well put a chrome one in there.
That's right.
Just saying.
Just saying. They have gold ones, so maybe you can work from the gold one first.
You know what? I just might switch up
Frank,
and have
don't
like the
encourage
little
this
minion.
behavior.
I might have like the little minion guy, so I can come out there and shoot that. So Jay Lease will be like, "Hey, I want that.
I don't want that.
I'm gonna make the optic like his eye."
Yeah.
Oh.
So like the slide, you could like Cerakote it so it's yellow, and the frame could be blue for his pants and everything.
Right.
It'll be great.
Well, see, I'm gonna make it so like the grip as it comes up to the optic, it'll be like his eye, and he's holding his hand out there like the slide, holding the slide. See,
this is a dope idea. Listen,
we're making minion Colts.
Like
that's right.
Hands down. This is your best idea ever. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ladies, you're welcome. Colt will never let you go now.
Oh yeah, Jalisa just thought about it. Just put the SR on.
That's gonna be your legacy.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it how Justine's just sitting there going, yep.
Well, because we didn't talk about PCCs.
She's like, how are these people smarter? Like, this is just ridiculous.
Well, no, I mean, because the kids would fall in love with it, and then the parents would buy it, and the parents got to get matching ones, and you could have a whole family of minions. Like, great for the whole family.
It's a minion family.
Yeah.
Now, Leo, I'm surprised you.
We just sold 1 million units, guys, right here.
There it is, and 1 chrome barrel. Leo, I'm surprised you're not antagonizing him to shoot the Glock in competition, because I have a feeling he would be buying all the appetizers.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I mean, listen, listen, Huggy be Huggy. I don't want him to claim any unfair treatment or like, oh, the sun was at a funny angle because I'm taller than you, and the rotational torsion of the earth and whatnot, hitherto, therefore, unfair. I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it same.
See, but I'm willing to even shoot the Glock in competition just to give you that possible edge.
See, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. I don't need your help.
just so everybody knows
Thought we were friends, man.
that doesn't understand this, when Leo and I shoot together, we usually compete against each other, and whoever loses buys appetizers that evening.
Mm.
Oh,
That's good.
that's a
Listen,
good
when you're
one.
fat, you got to motivate yourself somehow. You know what I mean? You guys don't know. You have no idea what that's like. But listen, snacks are a powerful motivator for kids that are, Rubenesque, let's say. A little cherubic. And just so you guys are aware, Rubens was a famous painter back in the day that painted fat people. So that reference makes sense.
You could pretty much end the live on that. Like,
yeah, you're welcome, everybody. A little bit of education. He was around in the 19th century, back in the day, painted fat people. I think his name was Paul Taylor Rubens. He was Flemish, in case you guys were wondering. Putting that out there. Generally.
Okay. And we're not talking about the singer, Ruben.
No. Luben, not scuba. But yeah. So I don't need your advantages, man. I could beat you fair and square. Maybe. Probably not.
You all hear this.
Listen, I'm gonna start taking classes with Rob, and then you're gonna feel real bad when I smoke you because I got an ultrasonic cleaner that makes myself better. And purple drink.
Right.
I mean, or you could just,
I'm gonna start hanging out.
Right.
Rob's nice to me.
Right. Rob's like, yeah, that's not going to help you.
See,
That's gonna be the first thing he asks me when I show up. Did you practice today? That's beside the point, Rob.
Yep.
no, that's why I'm here to take a class, so I don't have to practice.
Yeah. So how do you turn on this ultrasonic machine?
This is gonna be just like, it's gonna be like Frank with the Taiwanese team and be like, "Hey, listen, you have 5 days to make me a champion. Go."
Should probably advertise my ultrasonic cleaner as adding
No
reload
pressure.
Yeah.
I listen to
See?
ebooks at night when I sleep. I'm getting better.
It's a great idea. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna get better by osmosis.
there you go.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Right.
I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
I have lost my place on my notes.
Yeah.
Well, that
Oh,
script
Lord.
went out the window, and now we start fresh.
Before all
my
that,
God.
I had something to say before all that. Now,
So
I have
what's
no
everybody
idea
doing
what.
for Father's Day?
Well,
We're leaving Dad alone?
No, Dad's leaving us.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
I think
He's like-
my parents are going to the mountains with the dogs.
Probably
Probably.
like Frito.
he's like, is that another SRO? I'm leaving.
Dad is
I am out of here.
to himself.
You're gonna look outside and your Buick's gonna be gone. He's gonna be like, later.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't want to drive my little car. He wants to drive Mom's big truck. Mom drives the biggest truck in the family. That's what he wants to do is drive.
There you go.
There you go.
What does she have?
She has an F-350.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So you could drive your Buick up into the bed of the truck, and then she can
Yeah,
drive
pretty
you around.
much. Yeah.
There you go. I see how this works.
Gotcha. Nice. That's what I want.
Buick's nice.
When you become a champion, you get yourself an F-350.
It's gonna take so long to get. They're so expensive now.
I know.
Even the little trucks. I'm like, there's no way I'm paying that much.
Uh,
I don't need it that bad.
exactly.
I don't even want to tell you what I paid in gas the other day.
Forget
Your
that.
Buick- Yeah, your Buick's not that cheap.
Yeah.
No, but it's cheaper than a truck.
Yeah,
By a lot.
yeah. they're ridiculously expensive. So
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, gas price out there has got to be pretty high too.
Yeah, we're
We
almost $6 in diesel because that's what everybody pretty much drives in my family is diesel.
yeah. We were going to Salt Lake and we stopped on gas and we paid I think $5.67, $5.50, something
Wait,
like.
St. George
I
is
paid
five something
$5.80
now?
to fill up the truck the other day.
Yeah, it's getting higher.
Yeah.
What's the
Dude,
price
that's
down there?
bonkers.
Just over $5 for regular, and then like $5.80 for diesel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same as Salt Lake right now.
Yes.
Well,
I just paid
saw.
$4.74 today.
Well, just right down the road from me, it is $4.55.
Wow.
Wow, that's a
I
steal.
don't understand.
And we're celebrating that he has $4.55.
That's
How
right.
sad is that?
That's
I
so
know,
sad.
it's so sad.
Yes.
Wow.
We had the truck my dad's truck we were driving, we had the fuel gauge on it, and I was trying to drive good because it was getting like 14.2 miles to the gallon, and if I drove really good I could get 14.4.
Wow.
Holy cow. That's crazy. Rob, what's the gas price around you? You're up in New York, correct?
Yeah, it's like $4.95.
Why are we
That's about-
having
Why we
New
have so
York?
much high in Utah?
I don't know.
I filled up my car, but my car takes premium. That was $82.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
When we
hard.
left to Salt Lake.
There's no way. There's
I
no way
spent
premium-
$102 on gas the other day.
Yeah.
107.
107.
Ugh,
Wow.
Ridiculous.
I wonder what my car tastes. Do you think it takes premium? I should look it up. I should look to see before I fill it. Man, I gotta be responsible.
This is the worst Buick ever.
It'll tell you on your gas cap pretty much, like your gas cap and your foot.
Your gas cap on your Buick's going like this.
Hey,
You have an option.
I told it before I left, so that's nice.
Yeah. Your Buick's going to tell you. It's going to say you have an option. Either you can go with 87, and eventually your carburetor or your jets are going to get clogged.
Carburetor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Look,
Lord. Showing your age, Huggy.
that's right.
Goodness, we got a geriatric has joined the show.
Me this
Oh,
time. You're so old.
see,
That's so
here we
funny.
go. Here we go. And I'm giving you the option that I can shoot my Glock with you. Give you the chance to beat me for once.
So I guess tomorrow for Father's Day, you're going to let your dad teach you about your car.
No.
No, they haven't bought a car in
So long.
20 years? 20 years? Before I was born. That was the last time they bought a car, which was from my mom. And then the last time they bought a new one was the year you were born.
Yeah.
We run our trucks until they're dead. That's pretty much what we do. That's pretty much what they do. Because my dad does HVAC for a living, so he constantly is hooking up the trailer and everything to it for job sites.
Okay.
Nice. And what kind of truck does he have? Okay. The next question is going to be.
It's a F-250. 350. No,
Okay.
250. No, it is the 250 because it's smaller than mom's.
So how far away, Frank and William's sisters, are you guys from each other in Utah?
I think like 4 or
4? Yeah, 4 hours.
4
Yeah.
hours.
Okay.
I'm at Salt Lake. They're down in St. George.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right. I remember that. So
We're in the
I
hot
just-
side of it. I was just in Salt Lake. It was so nice. It was like 73 degrees. I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh, I
back.
saw that. Well, you guys
Yeah,
went to
I come back,
hills.
it's like gonna be 100. I came back the day I came back. It was 104 degrees. I was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
no.
It's like 90 something right here.
No.
That's where this company is too, I think. It's Gun Butter.
Oh, they are
okay.
in.
I think they're in
They're in the valley. I forgot where. West
Colorado?
Valley or something.
The stuff has
Midvale.
been good.
Yeah, something like that.
Salt Lake's at elevation, isn't it?
Yeah, I like gun butter.
Yeah, it works good. Works really good.
I have to try that out.
I
I
just
use
like
it in
butter,
my
period.
my muzzle loader a lot.
Muzzle loader. Now you're sounding like Huggy.
Yeah.
Because it goes on everything.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna shoot my
modern
muzzle
day
loader in two gun.
loader.
Well, guys, I need to hop off. I need to help my kid to take
I
a
probably
shower.
do just
But
as good.
Aw.
yeah,
Thanks for stopping in, Rob.
Frank, thanks a lot.
Oh, it's Frank.
Or
I'm
Frank.
gonna
that's
be
me.
leaving in a
That's
couple
me.
minutes
I
too,
know
though.
my voice sounds lower, but it's me. It's
You
me.
threw your
I can see
voice
how
to
you could
the other
confuse the
screen.
two, though. They're pretty much identical.
Yes, my
Totally.
English
Take it easy.
improve. That's awesome. No accent. Yes, this is awesome. Okay. All right,
And he
guys.
grew like
All right, we'll
7
see
inches.
you.
Happy
too.
pre-Father's Day.
See you, Frank.
Later,
Peace,
Frank.
See you, Frank.
See you
Happy
guys. See you
Father's
guys.
Day.
Take care, man.
Adios.
Ciao.
Adios.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I could totally see how you would confuse the two of them. They're
Yeah,
basically
I mean,
twins.
Exactly.
Right.
Utah, New York.
It's all the same.
All right, what's this bad boy right there?
This? Oh, that's the Titan.
Yeah.
The one he's been cleaning.
Yep. It's clean now.
Oh, with
I always have a
purple
hard time getting the slide release pin back in because the barrel link always moves on me, but it's good now. That's just smooth.
drink? Sounds pretty.
I know that's like smooth as butter.
Yeah, well, that stuff. Like I
because of the
said,
gun
that stuff works well. You know what it is? Like I used Lucas before that, and Lucas wasn't bad, but this is it's a little better running the slide. The slide cycle's a little bit quicker, right? You know, the cold weather performance is better, and the resistance to some debris and dust is better. You know, I had to use Lucas like when I was teaching at the summit, and I noticed immediately, like it was immediate that the gun is slower. Like it's and the Lucas gets like everywhere compared to this stays in place pretty well.
Okay.
So, I also have a discount code for it too. I mean, I told the guys like I met him at SHOT Show, and I reached out to him after he sent me some stuff, and I was like, listen, you know, like if I like it, I'll do something on it, but like, you know, I'm not going to promise anything because, you know, there's no reason to bullshit someone. You know, if a product sucks, like I'm not gonna support you. I'll tell you how to try to make it better, but I won't promote your product to other people. So,
Right.
but yeah, it's been good. It's all I've been using since. So people that I've given, like the guy sent me samples too. And the people I've given it to, they've said the same thing. So it's working out pretty well.
All right.
Is it a
Well,
little more viscous than normal oil? So not quite a grease, but a little thicker than oil, or what?
You know what? It actually seems a little thinner, but it actually stays in place better. You know, which is kind of interesting to me. Like
Huh.
Lucas seems to slow the slide down more, right? Where this seems to run it better, but it also stays in place where Lucas kind of gets everywhere. It makes a mess.
Mhm.
By the way, if you can see this is the godsend of gun cleaning. I bought these little like Q-tips, and they're little like bullet point Q-tips, right? And they get in everything. And you buy like 1,300 of them for like $10.
And where'd you get those from?
Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah. I forget. I kind of bought them by accident.
I
'Cause
hear if they deliver to the Williams house, it comes with an SRO. Is that true?
That would be nice.
I think so, yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. It's like anything that comes to the house there. It's like, oh, look, got mail and the SRO.
And I just keep saying it because I'm jealous. That's all. So it's all good.
Oh, I'm with you. I am very jealous. I'm like, but that's okay.
I also don't shoot as well as them. So there's a reason that I don't get SRO sent to my house. So it's all good. It's all fair.
That's all right. As long as I get appetizers, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's food.
That's right. I have to tell you, when we were down in Frostproof at Nationals, what, 2 years ago, 3 years? Was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago? Man, I had gator tail all the time, thanks to Leo.
Gator tail?
Yeah.
Yep.
You never had gator tail?
Nope.
Oh.
It's easy to get. All you got to do is beat me on every stage. So basically,
Yeah.
you show up and do what you normally do, and I'll buy you gator tail. It's pretty, yeah, it's not hard.
Especially if they're steel targets. Gotta love it. Love steel.
That is a true story. Oh.
Keep bringing it up. See what happens.
But yeah, next time you're getting ready to go down to Frostproof anyway. But
That September sometime?
yeah, when you're down there,
That's gonna be rough.
get yourself some gator tail. I'm telling you, fried gator tail is good. It's amazing.
Sounds interesting.
I'm gonna have to try it now.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It is good.
Are you going to Frostproof after Carry Optics Nationals or before?
After.
Okay.
Because I know
Okay.
I'm like scheduler. I know we shoot Carry Optics Nationals, and the week after we turn around, we'll shoot IDPA Nationals. I think we're flying Carry Optics from there to IDPA, and then we go to Frostproof.
Oh no!
So it's
Pan
so it's
American.
Talladega, back to Colorado, back to Florida.
Yeah,
Holy cow!
something like that.
That's a lot of frequent flyer miles right there.
I was going to say that's a lot of points on that frequent flyer.
Talladega though.
Nice. But are they going to hold the reception at Talladega again, or?
I have
I'll
no
I
idea.
let you know.
It depends on the pricing and stuff that the Speedway gives them.
Well, I would have to say I was jealous when Dave went down there because that was pretty cool when you got the
That
picture
was pretty
taken.
nice.
Yeah, on the Speedway, that was really cool. But they did it in the Hall of Fame, the Motorsports Hall of Fame at World Speed Shoot. That was pretty cool too.
They did it. Where was
And-
it? At the World Speed Shoot? Where did they hold it at?
The Hall of Fame, they had like a banquet Hall of Fame hall room thing.
Mhm.
Huh.
Mhm.
At Talladega Speedway?
Yeah,
Oh,
like there's the Talladega Speedway, and then right next to it's the Talladega the Speedway Hall of Fame. And so like in that area in the back, they had like this giant banquet hall thing.
okay. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty cool.
It was really cool.
They ran out of food.
No,
No.
Yeah, I got plenty of food at Carry Optics Nationals. I was good.
That's good. I just don't remember 2 years ago when they
Oh.
ran out of food.
I don't remember 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, 2 years ago. It's kind of like
Nobody remembers that.
nobody does except for me because that was like my greatest moment ever because I got free appetizers. And Leo mutes himself because he doesn't want to say anything because he's about to bust my chops.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying all these moments. Oh yeah, no, like it's like stabbing yourself in the eye when I talk about it, right? Yeah.
So
It's like being a SWAT medic, isn't it? You know, being on a SWAT team. You know,
In
being a
case you
SWAT
guys
medic.
haven't figured it out, though, Huggy and Leo are the sibling rivalry in our group. So
That's funny.
it just gets more intense at times. There's no love involved in this one.
I'll let you guess which one's the pretty one.
Yep, me. So I'll give you a backstory. I'll give you a backstory on Leo and I. Leo and I were both firefighter paramedics and all this stuff. So anyway, we were assigned to the ladder truck together. And two big boys like us, okay? And next thing you know, we were on a house fire. And they said, go to the roof. to ventilate. The two biggest guys on the ladder truck, they sent to the roof. We're like,
just to be clear, the roof was on fire at the time.
yeah,
Oh no.
But it doesn't need any water.
No, that's
Right.
fine. It's the best idea
Yeah.
they've ever had.
so it's like one of those moments where you hear that record player just scratch and go across, and you're like, everybody just stops and looks. So Leo and I are on top of this house. We're like, why is everybody looking at us? And Leo's like, because we're the two biggest guys up here and we shouldn't be.
I thought I was going to die with him on a roof. Think about that as your final thoughts. Like, all right, cool. We're together. We're going to be dead, but at least we're together.
That's right.
It was good times.
Die with you.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Insult at the end. I just know it.
Yeah.
Or the
This
time
is
when
all your fault.
that's right.
Literally.
Or the time when I almost broke your back going across.
My back still hurts from that, by the way. Pretty sure that's why my back hurts today.
When we were going across Wellington, when I almost broke the ladder truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never seen a ladder be unbedded from a fire truck. It's pretty intimidating.
Yes, it is.
It was a good day.
So anyway, so so we have like this bond.
We've known each
But
other
it's-
way too long.
Yeah. To the point where he told me that I stole his lunch.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
That still hurts. That one still hurts.
Well, it's food. So, yeah.
Yeah, that one hurts.
Yeah. So
I just
anyway,
need to know how to set up my new ultrasonic cleaner when I get it, because I'm definitely going to order one now, because that seems like a lot less work. And I
shoot.
found those Q-tips. You could get a boatload of them Q-tips for like not a lot of money.
Well, send me the link so I can get
That's
some
what he
too.
was just saying. He said like 13.
Yeah, no, I just looked it up. Like you could get a crap ton of them Q-tips for like
Well,
not
send
a
me the
lot.
link. I also am going to get me some purple drink to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do now. I legit feel like I should get. Well, listen. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to order a Minion wine holder, put it in the ultrasonic cleaner, ship it to my house. Now I got two things that I know I want, and then I'll order fancy Q-tips for. I think it was like $15 for like 1,700 or 2,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's some ridiculous number.
Yeah, it was dumb. I was like, well, you got to be kidding me. I thought it was a joke, and then they were like, no, like this one's like $20. This one's like $12, and it just changes the 100 that it's like 800 versus 900. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
That's
And they
all
get
right.
It's
they,
friggin'
they
amazing.
get everywhere. They really do. They do a great job of getting everywhere. Like your regular Q-tips, you try to get them in some of the small slots, like, and it just doesn't want to go in
And then
there.
you end up with Q-tip cotton in your flipping stuff, and then you're sitting there trying to pick it
you
up.
do.
And when you got big
Yes,
old
you do.
fat fingers, see you girls have no idea because you don't have sausage hands like we do. Yeah, you got dainty lady fingers. We got freaking. I mean, look at Huggy's hands. And jokers are.
Well, you always
like-
always need a friend with small fingers to help you work on a
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, I can't have Huggy do that. It's like kielbasa's on sticks. You know what I mean?
Jaylee's is like, what's a kielbasa? See,
It's
I
just a
saw it.
delicious German sausage. You put it with sauerkraut and spicy mustard.
She's like, damn it. Does
Amazing.
my face tell everything? Damn it.
How did you know?
Right.
They are phenomenal, by the way. I love a good kielbasa.
Yes. They're very good.
Yes, they are. But I will tell you this. I was going to say, Jaylee's, make yourself a Minion ultrasonic thing. Yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
Oh.
Make one look like a Minion.
Oh yeah.
See? I'm telling you, you'll
I don't
sell.
think Justine's on board with this whole Minion thing, by the way.
She's
big
not.
in it. I don't know why. They're so cute.
She's like, yeah, I've got other things.
I got national titles to win.
Oh, If I had any soul,
I remember
I would respond to that.
I don't have time for winning. I don't have time for minions.
I think Justine is like Drago. I will break you.
Drago, I must break you. If he dies, he dies.
She is all business.
Just ruthless.
All business.
I'm telling you.
I mean, what did the minions ever do to you? Except bring you joy.
She's like, I didn't laugh.
That's hilarious.
I'm telling you, this is funny. See, what's going to happen is this. Jaylee's wins. She's going to be like, now, take that, my little minion.
Yeah. I'm going to be up there accepting my award with a minion in hand.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, if Justine wins, she's going to be like,
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Drop kick.
Yeah, she's going to be like, yeah.
Other than Karyoptics, are you guys even competing against each other the rest of the year in anything?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. So that'll make Karyoptics interesting then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Karyoptics is going to be a blast. It's going to be crazy. There's so much competition.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I was really hoping she was going to say bloodbath. But
Oh yeah. It's definitely going to be a bloodbath.
yeah, it's going to be.
I meant to ask Frank. I forgot. Are you guys are shooting in the afternoon on the first day, aren't you? I think the Super
I
Squad
think
shoot in the afternoon.
we're shooting on the ladies Super Squad, and Super Squads shoot afternoon.
Yeah. I made sure I shot opposite so I could watch.
It'll be fun. We have a good squad. We got a lot of competition, and it'll be really fun to watch. Like, I almost don't want to it because I just want to watch everything.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I thought it was very interesting. Area 6, where you had, I'm looking for it. I had it written down here. Where did I do it? It's got to be up there.
I don't think shot
There it is.
Here.
Area 6. Max Michelle won Area 6, and then JJ was 7/100ths of a percent behind, and Christian was 3.68% behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're all just neck and neck right there.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I think is going to be quite the shootout this year.
Yeah, it's just Karyoptics is so big anymore. Just so many people are shooting it, and just the levels are raised. So.
Yeah, and with it being a standalone, I mean, everybody's going to be there to shoot it.
Which is why, like, Karyoptics is so big and it's a standalone. I don't understand why they don't do limited a standalone or a PCC standalone, because they get so much more competitors and competition, and just makes it that more interesting. In my opinion.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. That's for sure. Now I'm not sure when I was tracking the numbers. I don't want to speak out of line, but I'm wondering if there are enough shooters who compete in it regularly to fill up a standalone. Obviously the competition would be great to see the top tier guys, but I don't know how many other people you would have there to fill it up to make it financially manageable. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to tell unless you actually do it.
Well,
and see what happens. But
so Rob, he keeps freezing up. I was going to ask him who he was going to pick for Karyoptics Nationals winner.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think any of those guys can be in it to win it, you know.
Yeah, I feel like whoever doesn't stumble is probably going to be the one who wins it. Because if anybody stumbles, there's going to be somebody right there to jet past them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really could be it really could be how it goes for each person. Like they're all close enough that they can all win it. It's just a matter of, you know, who has the right execution that day. Really.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Big pressure is gonna play into it, how each of them handles that pressure, because it's a lot more pressure. I feel this year is a lot more pressure than there has been in past years.
Just because of the number of people competing, high level people
That
competing.
and like, I don't know, Christian shooting it and JJ shooting it and Nils and Max. I mean, they're all neck and neck in there, and like Christian hasn't shot it in past years and stuff. So there's just more top competitors that are neck and neck right there now. And it being a standalone, that's even more.
Yeah. Well, shoot, that's not good.
I would like to see what the Vegas odds are. If Vegas had a line on it, it'd be kind of interesting.
That, yeah, if they did, that would be very interesting.
Yeah.
I thought I had created a. Shoot, I guess not. I thought I had created something with the actual squatting of nationals.
Yeah, if Vegas does anything with odds on that one, I'm gonna take the 1,000-to-1 guy.
Might as well.
How can you not? You know what I mean?
Right.
Just some random dude named Doug, no, last name redacted. You know, some guy. He's like, so you don't have a last name? You don't need to know what my last name is. Just let me be a winner.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yes. Like a name like Leo. Yes.
I put my no. No.
And you know, we keep talking about, you know, obviously Christian, Max, JJ, but June Kim did very well at Area 1, and he's not on the super squad. Dazi Zhang was second last year, and I think he is on the super squad because of last year. But, you know, there are still some people on the outer edges that could still.
It's all about consistency,
Sneak
man.
in.
Who's gonna
It
who's gonna make the fewest mistakes?
I mean, you've got Mason, Phil Strader. You got Matt Hempel, Mason Lane, Lane Grease, Phil Strader, Brantley Merriam, which I'm not familiar with him, but he's on the super squad. Nils, Wanzik, John Vlieger, JJ, Max, Christian, and then another guy I'm not familiar with, Jaron Singleton. But I mean, that's like an all-star lineup. That's crazy. Crazy.
It's gonna be a fight for all of them.
Yeah.
If a guy named Dave Riddle ends up winning this, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I think he might too.
Yeah. I might have a stroke.
But I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be safe. I don't think you'll be having a stroke anytime soon.
I mean, you know, just saying.
But it's going to be interesting. That's why I made sure that I did not shoot in the afternoon on the first day. I'm trying to look for. Will you stop it? I've got a crazy dog.
I think your dog's saying you can win. You can do it.
Yeah, well, he's smoking crack too. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I find it interesting though that Max Leo Grandis is on the women's super squad at Carry Optics National.
I think him and Linda are sharing guns. They're not sharing guns.
No,
Oh, I didn't know.
not for that one. They're not.
Okay, I know they have in the past, which is why they.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because I know Linda's shooting a Beretta and I know Max is shooting a Glock. So I don't know.
Oh, Max is shooting a Glock. Oh wow.
One of the tearing guns.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
some
got a-
other guy,
we got a pretty
two other guys
squad.
have, two other guys have snuck onto the women's super squad.
Yeah, we
That's
love
interesting.
Oh yeah.
we take pity on them.
Oh,
I have a feeling you won't come time competition. Now, Rob, I assume you're shooting production nationals at Cameo.
I'm actually doing limited.
That's okay. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, I mean, production was a good assumption because that's what I shot literally up until the end of last year. But I figure limited still has a lot to teach me, so I'll be able to really grow a lot from that.
I assume Mason will probably be shooting that again, defending his title.
I would guess so. I mean, I know production is what he wanted to do it in. Like that was his original intent, but I mean, if he's won limited twice in a row, he probably should try to do it again.
Let me see if I can.
I just looked up Las Vegas odds, and it's not up there yet. But
Not yet.
I gave them a little. I sent them a little message since they got odds on everything else in the world. I'm like, really? You don't have odds on this? So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know the actual name of it, so I'm trying to figure out what in the world. Oh, there it is, right there. Sig Sauer, 4 division. Well, registration's closed. They're squatting. Here we go. Check this out real quick.
All right. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go put some Tiger Balm on my back because I'm old and everything below my
you
waist
talking about
hurts
me?
now. No, I'm talking about me. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna go. I was busy doing SWAT medic stuff and I hurt myself. So
Oh, I'm telling
No.
you, yeah. When you don't have a
it
gun,
was fun talking to you
pull people
guys.
out.
Have a good evening. We'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go be
take off
old
too,
and go my
guys.
feet up.
All right.
I'm gonna
All
get
right,
out of
Rob,
here.
take it easy, man.
I got this guy here. He's ready to go to sleep. Janine's ready to go to sleep. So. We'll get out of here. Great talking with you. Great hanging with you guys.
All right,
We'll
buddy.
do it again
Thanks
soon.
for stopping by. Take care.
See you later.
See you.
We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, we
Let
should.
everybody
I just,
roll.
yeah, I just, just so that we know, Leo left first. Okay, I just want you to know.
Now he
And
did
being
get
a-
here first too.
Well, okay, but I had some computer issues,
Yeah. All right.
and I just want you to know, being a SWAT medic,
Well, ladies, thanks for stopping by. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining. And we'll have to catch up with you guys another time.
Yes, and I want that minion. I'm telling you, that was a pretty cool minion little wine thing.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you, a minion gun. I'm telling you, tell Colt
There
that
you
you
go.
want a minion Colt. And Justine, don't be mad. Because I see it. I'm like, I love the competition. I can't wait to see what happens in the end.
All right. You guys take care. Have a good evening.
All right.
All right, see ya.
Bye.